hey, happy Memorial Day. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Yes.
And, thank you to everyone who has sacrificed and the families that have out there. And to everyone else, I hope you're enjoying the day off if you have it.
Yeah, seriously.
We got a little show for you today, you know?
A little show, a little something.
A little something, a little fun. And then tomorrow we'll be back with a brand new show. So sit back, enjoy this. And, and by the way, before you do anything else, go order your Second Date Update merch for a cause because that sale will end June 1st. We just opened up all of the sizes, so nothing's sold out anymore.
Yeah, so get it now.
Thank you.
It's in the show notes, and you have the day off, so I know you have time to go look through it.
Yeah, there you go. All right, there it is, and here's the show.
Yeah.
For years, we've known that Brooke and her now husband, Michael, decided to do a joint bachelor-bachelorette party in
it
the
was
lead
super
up to
fun.
their
Oh,
wedding.
that's so unique.
Yeah,
That's right.
It was a great way for all of our friends to get to know each other, which made the wedding more fun, you know?
That's interesting. I would see that.
That's what she's always told us. But now
What?
Wait a
we
minute.
finally know the real reason why she did that.
What is it?
Because a new survey just came out that found over 70% of adults have cheated on their partners while
Whoa.
attending raucous, or in Brooke's case, trailer park adjacent bachelorette parties.
Oh, my God.
70%.
That is crazy.
Wow.
It's like, if you're going to do it, this is the last time.
Oh my God.
Like,
Dude, we got a joint lap dance at my bachelorette party. And the woman felt so weird around me. She kept telling me how she was in school to be a teacher and how she's really working towards something. And my husband's like, this is the worst lap dance I've ever had.
And I can see Brooke like, shut up and shake your butt, girl. Let's go.
So you did cheat.
That's not a lap dance.
according-
Cheating.
when her husband's there.
According to the survey, what counts as cheating? Any type of illicit, frisky behavior, from flirting to lap dances to
that's-
a woman
oh, God.
ogling another woman's backside.
Then how is
Brooke?
it not 100% now?
Yeah,
honestly?
real.
That's not cheating.
I mean, the whole point is like, okay, this stripper pinched my butt.
The
Yeah.
most common examples of infidelity at these stag parties were getting a lap dance. 1 in 3 people admit to getting them.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, well,
smooching with someone else.
Oh.
Now
1 in
that's
5
cheating.
people
That's
admit
cheating.
to
That's
doing that.
cheating. Don't kiss
well, how
other
many?
people.
1 in 5?
1 in 5.
Whoa, dude.
Now, you may all think this is kind of a sad story to start off the morning.
It is a little bit.
But we
Yeah.
could have been talking about Jose's current dating life or Alexis's eyelash debacle. So it could have been much, much worse.
Very
Yeah.
much
Way
worse.
more depressing.
I mean, that
Yeah.
allergy, she just can't kick it.
It's
I mean-
actually so bad.
Also, at least you guys have the option to cheat.
It's like I always say, informative beats entertainment.
Okay.
So let's-
Wow.
Not a cool
That
saying.
that's not a reason for anyone to listen to this show.
Well, let's get some information and learn some stuff today in another shock collar question of the day.
Okay.
And give it over to Digital Jake. What do you got for us, Jake?
Well, there's only a select few competition shows that have truly taken the world by storm. Like American Idol.
Oh, yeah.
Captured
Yeah.
our hearts back in the early 2000s. A few years later, we were mesmerized by Howie Mandel and his giant bald head for Deal or No Deal.
I love that game.
Yeah, that was so fun.
so fun.
Even the show Best Funeral Ever on TLC
No.
had its moment in the spotlight.
Okay, you lost me on the first two, but the funeral. I
now
remember
Jeff's
that
on
one.
board.
But fast forward to today, and sadly, there's not really any competition show that everybody loves.
Oh.
Even the shot caller question can't compete with big names like Mandel, Seacrest, or Dunkelman.
Oh. Dunkelman. Loved that guy.
God, he's so lovable.
So please try not to be discouraged by the fact that almost nobody alive knows or remotely cares about who any of you are or what you say.
Okay. All
Wow,
right.
we're real positive today, aren't we,
I
guys?
tell myself
I
this
don't
every
know.
morning when I wake
Yeah.
up.
During another forgettable edition of the One and Done Shock.
All right.
Let's start with Brooke.
Oh, okay.
Brooke, the best-selling Barbie doll of all time is called Totally Hair Barbie,
No
featuring
way.
the longest hair ever on a Barbie doll. Is that true or false?
You guys, I was Barbie obsessed.
Really?
Growing up. Obsessed.
Okay.
I had Barbie everything.
Did you
I
have
loved
this one,
it.
the hair one?
I don't remember the hair one. I mean, I had a couple that my sister cut their hair off, which was not cool.
I also did that for my sister.
But I feel like Malibu Barbie is by far the most popular, right?
Didn't she come with like the convertible?
Oh my God, I just looked up Western Barbie to show Alexis the other day.
Very cute outfit.
You definitely have her.
I'm just shocked that you had like the legit actual Barbie, not like some knockoff.
Yeah.
Barb. Like Barb. With 3 A's.
And barbell.
Come with her own carton of cigarettes.
Yeah.
And,
Well, good for you.
Yay, this one came with a tattoo gun.
yeah. I don't think that's true. I think that's false.
Brooke says false, and that is true.
Whoa.
How is this a Barbie I never had?
It came out in 1992. Totally Hair Barbie had 11 inches of hair that you could crimp or play with.
style.
Oh my
that'd be
God.
fun.
We had a dark-haired one.
Yeah, there was a brunette and a
Yes.
blonde version.
Oh, so you
10
did have
million
it.
copies sold.
Oh, wow.
Lots of
It,
extra
I
hair.
flashed on just playing with that just now. That was crazy.
Wow, flashback.
Let's go to Jose. Jose, one of your favorite movies of all time, Space Jam,
Oh.
has
Oh,
a Rotten
yeah.
Tomatoes rating of 40%.
Oh, come on,
Are we talking about the
guys.
first one or the new one?
The first one, is the
haven't
real
seen it in so
number
long.
higher or lower?
The one with Michael Jordan in it.
Yeah, it's a terrible film.
I mean,
What?
it was good
It
when you
is.
were a kid.
Yeah, for
I
children.
mean, but the plot and the acting are.
Okay, let's save it for Brooke hates on children's movies for our later segment.
Hey,
Man, I mean, again, for kids, but kids aren't the ones that go on Rotten Tomatoes and rate
and
these.
Rotten Tomatoes is so hard to get a good
Yeah.
rating
It
on.
really is. I want to say it's lower.
Jose said lower, and the real answer is higher.
As it should be.
Take that, Brooke.
46%.
Oh,
on Rotten
46.
Tomatoes.
Smidge.
You two need to go rewatch that. I don't
haven't
think
seen
it's
it.
been a
I
minute
haven't
since
seen
you've
it in
seen it.
decades.
It's my ringtone still.
Okay.
So
Boys' night. Alexis.
Okay.
In 1996, Pizza Hut tried out something called the Dump Truck Pizza.
No.
2 thin crust pizzas with melted cheese and one of every topping they had cooked in the middle.
Oh,
Is that true
What?
or
Actually
false?
Sounds kind of good.
Every topping they had?
These
Oh my gosh,
the
it'd be so
stoner's
heavy.
delight, as I would call it.
Yeah. I mean, the name kind of fits it. Like, you just dump everything into
Yeah,
it.
dump truck.
I bet when you were a baby, your parents would order that and they would blend it up and feed it to you.
I
as
don't know.
baby food.
I wasn't born yet.
She wasn't
but-
born in 96.
They held on to it.
Yeah.
Oh, they kept it around.
Yeah.
It might have
Maybe
been
it was-
there the night you were conceived.
It was the aphrodisiac that made it
That's
happen.
what led to the hurt.
Thank you, dump truck pizza.
Yeah.
2 adults split in a dump truck pizza.
Oh, man, it's getting hot in here.
No, okay, because of that, I hope it's not true. Jake.
Alexis says false, and that is false.
Oh, thank God.
There was something called the triple decker pizza that was similar, but no dump truck pizza has ever existed.
Okay.
Alexis, you're safe, thankfully. And Jeff, we're on to you now. 10 years ago to this day, you tweeted, quote, I blame all my life's problems on the fact that my mom never bought me Lunchables as a kid.
Dude,
Is that true or false?
What?
Lunchables are so
You didn't
good.
have any as a kid?
Did you only get caviar?
On this exact day, 10 years ago,
Historic day?
Were you on Twitter 10
What were you
years
going
ago?
I
through
don't
10
know.
years
He
ago?
was. He
I've-
was.
No, I really wasn't into Twitter except for like a 6-month period when I was really sad.
Oh.
And then I got over
This is a sad tweet.
it. Yeah, it's pretty
It
sad.
is. I mean,
All of your life's problems blamed on this?
I mean, that checks out.
Yeah.
I
Let
can
me-
see you saying this.
I could see me saying it too. I'm going to say that's true.
Jeffrey said true, and that is true.
Yeah,
It's a
Jeffrey,
bona
yes,
fide
Jeff.
Jeffrey tweet.
Man.
Low moment in
You
life.
have a hard life if that was the worst piece of it.
Ruined me.
Yeah.
Got one less problem. Jeff and Alexis, you're both safe from being shocked, which
Yay.
means Brooke and Jose.
While the
next.
two of them
All
get
right,
shot, they're going to be
Brooke.
singing a fan favorite, Africa by Toto.
Oh.
It's gonna take a lot to take me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do.
It's one of the better harmonies this group has had.
By total accident.
I love it.
That was your shot collar question of the day. You got your phone tap coming up in just a few minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
When it comes to me, Brooke is like an elephant.
What?
She
What?
never forgets. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning because she vividly remembers my revealing gladiator Halloween costume from 13 years ago.
She
Because it was
always
was
brings
shocking.
It, up,
was
dude.
shocking.
Brings it up constantly.
Okay.
Yeah, thinks
Like-
about it all the time.
No, I don't.
It's strange.
It scarred me.
Because his
Just
sexy
move on.
abs.
What's your point, Jeff?
She also remembers the exact gifts I bought her for her wedding.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, was it a good gift?
Yeah, because I use the hand blender all the time.
Oh.
Yeah, and every time I take it out, and I'm like, oh, thanks, Jeff.
Good looking Jeff.
And it's
Thinking about
green,
me
it's really cute.
all
Yeah.
the time.
Shoot, that's great,
But
Jeff.
certain wedding gifts are memorable because of how weird they are. And a survey asked people to name the strangest presents they received for their big day.
I already have an answer. I have a response.
Well, let's go to the list first. Number 6, a copy of Windows 95 on CD for a wedding that happened in 2010.
No.
That is so helpful.
What
Really,
the
it
heck?
is. You just never know when you need to back it up on a CD-ROM.
I miss Clippy. I need to go back.
Number 5, a Japanese-style hand fan made from plastic forks.
Oh,
Oh, okay. The fan's
Whip it
actually
out.
cool, but...
yeah, but look at you can be cool and eat at the same time.
Oh, check out the buffet.
Number 4, a set of hand-embroidered towels and coasters where the groom's name was misspelled on all of them.
No, how embarrassing.
Can I give you my favorite of my wedding?
Real quick.
Okay, real quick. It was a hand-me-down calico pig figurine.
How'd
Who
you know
got
it
you
was
that?
handed you down?
Because the woman who gave it to me had a pig collection, and she told me she took it from her pig collection at home.
Oh, God.
I gave you one of my pigs.
That's almost as weird as number 3 on the list, a hot dog toaster.
Just wait, made for hot dogs?
But-
No, my
Apparently
mom
they
has
have
one of
these.
these. You put the bun and the hot dog, and then you pop it down just like
Yeah,
a
they all
toaster.
toast together?
Yes.
It cooks the dog.
Yes.
The
And
best
warms
part
them
is
up.
this couple got divorced, then reconciled years later, and for their second wedding, the same person got him another hot dog toaster.
Hey, that was the problem in the marriage. Not enough hot dog toasters.
Number 2, a giant 5-foot-tall gumball machine.
Oh,
And
that's cool.
The number 1 strangest wedding gift someone received was a ceramic bust of the Virgin Mary with an electric plug-in that made her eyes light up red.
Oh, my red.
Just want you to know we're watching.
And you know what I want to give to all the newlyweds who are listening right now?
What's that?
A brand new edition of Laser Stories.
Hey.
That's our gift to you coming up next. It's the radio segment that just hired Kanye's therapist and showed up to work today in a black leather onesie with his
Yeah.
face covered by a mask of rusty nails.
I don't know if that person's certified or
The
not.
chic. That is
Yeah.
fashionable.
They are feeling pretty good today with Laser Stories. The segment where we read weird news stories from around the globe, just like everyone else does, except we've got a laser. Those other yay-sayers just don't.
Yeah.
This first Laser Story is out of Kinston, North Carolina. Rhonda Deaver is a regular at Smith's Cafe, and last week she accidentally left her credit card behind after paying.
I
But
hate that.
that's when a quick-thinking waiter took action.
Oh,
Did he chase her down in the parking lot? No.
okay.
Did he find her social media and DM her? No.
Oh, that could have been.
No, he did the next best thing by taking pictures of the front and back of her credit card, then posting them to the town's Facebook group.
What?
That's right.
Front and back?
The credit card number, the expiration, the security
Oh,
code,
the security code.
her full name, all right there, living on the internet.
No.
Terrible.
Oh, my God.
Is this your credit card?
I mean,
Dude.
someone will find it quick.
I'm going to be honest, though. I could see myself when I got my first, waiting job at 16. I'd be like, oh, I'm being so helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, just not even understanding what you did.
Well, Rhonda realized half an hour later what she had done, and
30 minutes on the internet? Like,
she returned to the cafe to get her card.
Yeah.
And that's when the waiter proudly told her that he had gone the extra mile to get it back to her.
He's hoping for a fat tip.
And he showed her the
Yep.
Facebook post.
Oh, my God.
he's like, I also bought some stuff on Amazon to make sure it still works.
Rhonda could not believe it and quickly called her bank, but the damage was already done.
Yeah.
$2,000 in extra charges had been run on her account.
Why did I expect more? Anybody else?
Luckily, Rhonda's bank closed the account, but she's still in the process of disputing the charges.
Oh, what a headache.
And the crazy part, she might be responsible for some, if not all, of the charges.
No way. Why?
Stop payment. Put a stop payment on all of it.
Yeah, what the heck?
As for the helpful waiter in the cafe, his official statement is no comment.
Yeah.
I still haven't received a tip from her, by the way.
Yeah.
This next laser story is out of California. The employees of a Subway restaurant had a strange run-in with a customer the other day.
Uh-oh.
According to witnesses, the man started arguing with the staff because he didn't get double ham on his sandwich.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Hey, that's like $4 extra or something.
Yeah,
I
when
would
you
be
get
upset.
when you get double the meat.
When you oh, yeah.
Sure, you could be upset, but they looked at his receipt and it said he'd only paid for regular ham.
Oh,
okay.
yeah,
Well,
then you get the 6 slices.
Okay,
of
then you got to ring it up again, sir.
Well, he got heated anyway.
Oh.
And at one point, the manager stepped in, and that's when the guy lost it.
What?
Listen.
Oh.
I did not expect this. He comes around the corner. I go, what are you going to do, hit me over ham? And he hit me.
What?
No.
Yep.
Oh,
Hit the manager. Now she has a black eye and
my
says
God.
she can't feel half of her face.
Who raised this man? What
How can
is
any
wrong
man
with
hit a
him?
woman? Yeah,
Well,
I
there-
don't understand that.
To make it worse, there was a huge size difference between the two of them. She's 4'11" and says the double ham guy was 6'5", almost 400 pounds.
Oh, I was hoping the size was him and he was like 3'6".
He's just hangry.
Oh,
You know,
Yeah.
he's a
that's
big guy.
Well-
this could be a new Subway
Yeah.
commercial.
Luckily, cops showed up after it went down, and the man
Good.
was arrested for battery.
Good.
The manager says she is definitely pressing charges.
Yeah,
Dude,
good.
And now
get that ham bandit.
Good news is he'll probably get double salami'd in prison. Free of charge. Everybody wins. Let's go to your next laser story out of Cheltenham Township, Pennsylvania. Porch pirates have reached a new level of brazenness, according to the latest report. It all started when 46-year-old Henry Davis was at home and got the notification his delivery had arrived.
Okay.
That's a great notie.
So
I love that.
he'd ordered 6 iPhones for his family. So
Damn.
Casually.
That's like $6,000.
it's a lot.
Yeah.
So he opened the door at 3 p.m. just as the Amazon driver was walking away. He bent down to pick up the box,
Yep.
and then out of nowhere, a stranger in a mask dashed up his front steps and grabbed it out of his hands.
No.
Literally took it while he was still there?
While he was standing there with the box. The suspect booked it to a tan car where a getaway driver was waiting for him. They hit the gas and were gone.
That was well organized.
They're just like following the Amazon
God,
truck.
they are really lucky it wasn't a heavy package.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
It took less than a minute for the robbery to go down, and Henry
Dang.
was left stunned. He called the cops, and police are looking for the pair, but without much identifying factors, like what they look like, it's hard to hunt them down.
Oh my gosh. We'll just look for a guy with 6 cell phones going at the same time.
Yeah.
The weirdest part is that seconds after the delivery, he got a scam call telling him to return the phones that he just bought.
What?
He told the scammer the package was stolen, and then the caller hung up.
What is going on?
Henry has no idea how multiple thieves knew about his iPhone delivery, but from now on, he does plan to go directly to an Apple store to buy phones for his family the
Weird.
next time.
That is sketch.
Oh my god. I mean, I don't want to point fingers at the driver, but does the driver
Yeah.
know something? Like,
His next laser story is out of Millennial Mania. The other day,
Whoa.
we heard a poll that found aches and pains tend to start at around age 37.
yeah.
Now, a separate poll found you officially start being lame shortly after that.
Oh no! What the heck?
A
I
survey,
feel like that should just coincide with whenever you have children. Isn't that the
pretty
same?
much.
Yeah.
Because a survey of 2,000 Americans found the average person stops being cool at age 39.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That age 39, is when we tend to feel like we're out of touch and can't follow the trends anymore.
Oh yeah.
They listed the main topics.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's how they're ranked. Number 5, technology.
Already at age 30 something, you're
I would hope not.
26% of people feel out of touch with tech by
Huh.
the time 39 rolls around.
okay.
geez.
It's because you don't have an AI assistant yet.
Even that, there's too much
They
probably
probably
for
can't
that.
mess with AI, honestly.
Number 4 is a tie between books and fashion.
Oh, yeah.
32% of millennials just under 40 feel like they're out of touch with both of those things.
Dude.
I've always been.
Don't get Brooke and I started on this book debate right now.
Dude.
I have a favorite Brooke, and Brooke texts me every day how much she hates it.
Dude, Alexis has got me reading this Sarah J. Maas stuff.
You're both equally lame,
It's
so there we
like
go.
Twilight, but worsely
It's
written.
better. Don't you dare
Yes.
compare.
Number 3, the arts.
No?
What about the art?
34% couldn't name one famous artist other than Banksy.
No.
A modern artist.
I think they mean someone who's living.
Yeah. Number 2, celebrities. Like, who's Jacob Elordi, and if you could pick Emma Chamberlain out of a lineup.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't be able to.
I could do the first one. The second one, Emma, I don't know.
Yeah, I've probably seen her, but
I mean, they all kind of look the same.
Yeah.
If you can't identify those people that I named earlier, then you're with the other 36% of losers like myself. And finally, the number one thing someone 39 years old can't keep up with is slang.
I agree.
40% said they're completely out of touch with the modern slang going on.
Okay.
Or, as I like to say, DSWLT.
What? What does that stand for?
These shoes won't love themselves. That's right.
Everybody is saying that.
I'm with it.
I actually kind of like that one.
That sound means Laser Stories has come to an end for the day. We'll do it again, same time on Wednesday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
How many times have we seen this old cliche in the movies?
What's that?
Love-struck guy tries to win a girl's heart by showing up to her school or her work or her house uninvited and serenading her with some cheesy love song.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. It's so cringy.
And then magically, she forgets what a weirdo creep he's been all the way up to that point.
Not to mention a terrible singer usually.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and they fall madly in love and live happily ever after. Lame. And frankly, unrealistic, which is why I have mad respect for the guy who left a message on today's loser line.
Okay.
Because he tried something that was actually different.
Okay.
And he put his own unique spin on a popular children's nursery rhyme.
That's different.
Well, it's not where I thought you were going to go.
Not at all.
While it may not have been as sexy as he imagined it in his head, and clearly he didn't get the girl, it is pretty hilarious.
Okay.
And we got a good laugh out of it,
All
so
right.
you're going to hear it too.
Yeah.
And we do a brand new loser line coming up right after this.
Hey, girl, what's up with you?
Wait a minute, is this the right number?
It's the loser line.
Come on, just call me back.
If you haven't heard the loser line before, it works like this. Let's say a guy approaches you while you're out at the club and uses this charming pickup line on you. Hey, you into cameras?
What?
Oh.
If so, you and I can find a dark room and see what develops.
Oh, my God.
I love it with the red light.
Yeah, Alexis doesn't even know what that means.
Yeah.
It used to be film.
Doesn't sound hot.
After he says that, don't tell him that he reminds you of your stepdad who's serving time in prison for unpaid parking tickets and an accidental strangling. Instead, give him the number to the loser line. So hopefully he leaves an awkward voicemail that we can play on the air. Voicemails like this one.
Next message.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm, he had a horse, E-I-E-I-O. With a woo, woo, here and a moo, woo, there. Woo, there, everywhere, there. There. E-I-E-I-O.
Next message.
Oh my God.
That's exactly how I
remember.
remember the song going.
It's like very realistic.
I thought he was going to like change the lyrics to like be funny or something.
Yeah.
He just straight up wanted to be a horse.
Oh, whoa, Nelly, whoa.
Was he on the horse or he was the horse? It was both.
I was confused a little
I
bit.
think
yeah.
either the horse is sick or Old MacDonald's been drinking again.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Next message.
Hey, Jen, what's up? It's me. I met you at the bar the other day, and just want to say it was really great meeting you. I mean, you're so funny. You got a great sense of humor, and I really like your laugh. It's so cute the way you laugh, where you're just like, hee. It was way better than my ex's laugh. All right, my ex was a monster. She would just be like, like horrible. It was like I was dating Fran Dresser on crack. You with the hee, cute. My ex. I just want to say, I want to see you again. And yeah, I want to make you laugh more because your laugh is so cute. So let me know.
Next message.
Oh, man.
Wow.
That could have been so good if he would have just hung up before the whole X talk.
Yeah.
The X does sound kind of like that other guy's horse, though, didn't it? A little bit?
Yeah.
Maybe the two of them know each other.
Yeah.
Remember, you can get the special loser line if you text the word loser. That's LOSER to 78592 and give it out to somebody who's creeping you out or talking about their ex's laugh too much.
Oh, my God.
Hopefully, they'll call it and we can play their message. Message like this one.
Next message.
Hey, Ashley, what's up? So I know we've been messaging back and forth, trying to meet up. You know, I'm pretty busy. I got a lot of girls, but here's my schedule right now. I'm real busy on Monday with Sarah. Tuesday, I'm busy with Stephanie. Wednesday, Thursday, I could possibly pencil you in there. So you really got to let me know fast, because I'm also busy on Friday, but she's not that hot. So if you really want to get down, let's do it on Friday. I'll scratch her out, and I'll squeak you in there real quick, okay? But I need you to get back to me real fast, all right? Let's move it, girl. Let's go.
Next message.
Search it.
Okay.
I mean, that didn't feel good, Alexis?
He doesn't sound like a hot guy.
Well,
That's the issue I have.
You know.
It's really hard to get when you're like knowing you're probably ugly.
But what a compliment. He's scratching out the kind of ugly
That's
girl
true.
for you.
I would probably still go, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there's a lot of negatives just listening to it, but positive, he has a calendar and he's organized.
Good
okay.
time management.
That's right. That's a catch.
Next message.
Hey, Sarah, it's I figured I'd just give you a call so you could put a voice to the name. Speaking of names, I noticed you have the same last name as my Aunt Linda, which is very wild. I did some digging on 23andMe, and turns out you and I are second cousins, believe it or not. So, yeah, I still think you're hot, and we should hang out. It's totally legal. What do you say? And if you're not freaked out, just can't tell anyone, can we?
Next message.
Oh, boy.
You know what?
That's not good.
I think 5 years ago, I would have heard that message and thought it was weird. But in the current dating scene, I can see the appeal of dating cousins.
You're like, hey, second cousins at least,
Like,
right?
you can't
whatever.
ghost on your cousin because you're going to have to see them at the
That's
family
true.
reunion, and it makes figuring out where to spend the holidays with which family super easy.
Yeah.
I guess, like, bride side or groom side, doesn't matter. You know,
Don't
where you
act
sit
like
at
you're
the wedding.
weirded out by this, Brooke. This is close to home.
No, I just have seen it, so I know it doesn't work very well. It's not as clean as you think.
Don't recommend.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's all.
Next message.
Hey, Sarah. Hey, what's up? It's Greg. We were just talking, hanging out at the Starbucks. You told me to give you a call immediately so I could go ahead. You wouldn't forget my name. Sorry. I cannot get rid of these hiccups. I apologize for having the hiccups all afternoon. Listen, I'd love to see you again on maybe a Saturday. And the weekend's pretty much kind of open for me. Hold on a second. Let me just try to get some water. Son of a all over me. So yeah, listen, give me a call. You have my number. And hold on. Boom! Boom! It's not working. I'll call. Give me a call. It was awesome seeing you.
Next message.
That guy's having a rough day.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. How can you ever be attractive when you have hiccups?
Man.
just
Or gargling water like
it's
that.
impossible.
Was he trying to scare himself?
Yeah,
he
he's trying to
was.
scare himself.
Oh my God.
Boom.
Remember, you can listen to the loser line every week on hundreds of affiliates that carry Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Also on Spotify. Phone tap is coming up next.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I think the perspective from any young single lady out there is they would be so lucky to have Brooke Fox as their mother.
Yeah, I agree,
Not
Jeff.
funny, okay? I
It's
am
a
not old.
compliment.
I'm saying any girl would be lucky to have you as their mom.
Fun, Mom.
You mean a young, like toddler-aged girl,
That's
right?
what I'm saying. And I mean, sure, there's the nagging and the drinking and the not coming home.
Not coming home.
Not coming home.
That's
So,
rough.
sweetheart, you better fix yourself some cereal for dinner.
I miss my cool mom.
But they had dinner.
Sure, yeah. And while those can
Barely.
all technically be considered considered negligence under the guidelines of Child Protective Services. Brooke does offer one big plus.
Yeah.
What is that?
She can be very, very protective over her young.
I love hard.
From a distance.
That's why. She's going to pose as a mother of a young lady who matched with a guy on Tinder. And before they go out, Brooke just wants to give the guy the business.
Oh, that's right.
So after you hear it, text in to 78592. Tell us, would you want Brooke as your mom?
I think you're going to want it now.
Well, we'll see what they say after you
already
hear.
do.
It's your phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello.
Hi. I'm looking for Corey.
This is Corey. May I ask who's calling?
Hi, Corey. You matched with my daughter, Jenna, on Tinder, and you guys are going out tonight?
Yeah. This is Jenna's mom.
Surprise. You got that right. Yes, I'm Jenna's mom.
How are you doing?
Better, now that you're on the phone. You have 30 seconds to impress me. Go.
Hold on, wait. What do you mean? I don't.
I'm just kidding. I'll give you 45. Go.
I don't know what's happening right now. I don't. I'm confused. I'm sorry.
Okay, you're a slow one, but I bet you're cute, right? That's why Jenna picked you.
Okay.
Anyway, I already explained I'm Jenna's mom, and I know you're taking her out tonight, but I just want to make sure that you're going to be more than just a hot slab of beef.
I don't.
That's me talking, not Jenna.
Okay.
So you're meeting her tonight at 8, right?
Yeah.
Well, you and I should do a little pre-funk Q&A a few hours before. What do you say?
Does she know that you're calling me right now?
Doesn't matter. But what does matter is your answer to this question. Do you like massage parlors?
I mean,
Because I run one by the airport. It's called Satchmo's Revenge. Have you been in?
No, I can't say I have.
Okay, well, most guys on Tinder have, so I'm disappointed, but also kind of impressed.
Yeah, sorry. Look, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm actually a little busy before 8. And it was nice to meet you, Mrs. Jenna's mom, but I really have to go now. I just have a few things I got to do before 8 o'clock tonight. So.
Oh, I see. You're going to the drugstore to buy some prophylactics.
Okay, I'm going to get off the phone now.
You know, I got to say, good for you. It is better to be safe than sorry.
I don't.
But if I were you, I would just buy double. I mean, my daughter is quite the promiscuous porcupine.
Okay,
just
look.
like her mama.
Listen, like, I'm sure you're a really nice lady. I appreciate that she has a loving and caring mother, but this is getting awkward.
Did you know that I'm on Tinder?
I wouldn't doubt it.
But don't you think it's weird that we've never matched?
No, I don't think it's weird because I limit my search on age 27 years and under. So, no, I don't think it's weird.
I'm 27 on there.
Okay, all right.
I'm a young kitten.
Ma'am, I'm feeling a little uncomfortable, but...
You can call me Nimmy. I mean, that's what all the boys at the horse track call me.
Nimmy?
Oh, that's right. I'm partial to jockeys, you know. I don't know if it's the old smell of saddles or
okay,
just the way
listen.
they ride.
You can just let your daughter know I'm actually not going to meet her now at 8 o'clock.
Oh, what? You're not interested in my daughter anymore?
Not interested in you being so interested in me.
Okay, could we set her up with your brother Shane then? Or,
My brother. What is...
I have an even better idea. What about a double date?
What?
You, me, Shane, and Jenna.
What the hell is going on right now? How is my brother involved? How do you even know Shane?
Oh, because Shane told us you were going on a Tinder date tonight with a girl named Jenna.
What?
And that's why he wanted to set you up for a prank phone call.
Holy shit.
This is actually Brooke from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. We're doing a phone tap on you. I'm not Jenna's mom.
Dude, I hope not. Oh my God. Oh, that was awkward. You have no idea how many times I almost hung up the phone on you. That was so weird.
Well, that's because you can't resist Nimmy.
Oh, Nimmy.
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Charismatic, handsome, affluent, poised, unflappable.
Okay.
These are all words that I've heard other people use to describe my character.
What? No, Jeffrey.
I'm just saying what I've heard. But today,
Who are you listening to?
I'm going to be honest, I was flapped. And flapped hard.
What?
What do you mean by flap?
I'm not proud of what happened on the air, but I'll admit, kind of lost my cool. Because we were supposed to be helping out a listener with her love interest, but things unraveled. And I'm not saying it's all Brooke's fault.
Okay, listen,
but
it is not.
I think Jose and Alexis would both agree she owes me a big apology.
I do not owe you an apology.
Usually goes this way.
Yeah.
An apology, or I'm willing to settle for half her paycheck. I'm not an unreasonable man.
Oh, boy.
Now,
That's a big paycheck.
Will I get that apology? And more importantly, will our listener get the shot at love that she deserves?
I'm going to go with no and then yes.
Oh, really?
Wait,
Yeah.
Is that what you think, Brooke?
Yeah, that's what I
Here
think.
we go again.
Okay. You're about to hear, all the listeners are about to hear the shocking and unfortunate events that transpired that were totally Brooke's fault in your second date update.
Buckle up, listeners.
That's next.
Second date update.
With dating, people always like to talk about passion and soulmates, finding true love.
That'd be great,
But
right?
sometimes you don't date for love. You
That's
date
true.
for food.
Oh.
And seriously, is there anything more romantic in this world that can bond two people together than a good burrito bowl with a kale smoothie?
Especially when you're not paying.
You kind of lost me at kale smoothie.
I dare you to come up with something hotter than kale smoothies and burrito bowls.
I mean, very
And
fibrous.
Apparently, that's what happened with one of our listeners, Amanda, the other day. Amanda claims that she bonded with a guy over some delivery food. So, Amanda, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you. It's actually just Manda.
Oh, just Manda.
Oh, the first
Okay.
A is silent?
Oh, my
then?
God. That must be really annoying your entire life.
It's okay. It's always like conversation starter. So.
Yeah, that's a good point.
All right. I apologize, Manda, for that atrocious butchering of your name. But tell us about the guy that you went out with. What's his name?
His name is Richie.
Not itchy.
Yeah. you pronounced that first R?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm
Okay, she
Itchy
doesn't
Amanda.
find it funny.
Okay.
That's
All right,
fine.
I
I'm sure you've
apologize.
heard it your whole life. I get it.
I get what you guys are doing. That's funny.
Okay. Yeah, we like to have a little bit of fun before we get into the details of the date.
Yeah,
but
cut it out, Rook.
you met with Richie over delivery food. How did that happen?
Yeah, so I live in a really big apartment complex, and when you order food on one of the food apps, you go and pick it up downstairs, and then the area usually is like a little bit of a hangout, kind of becomes like a social gathering.
Oh, that
like
makes
a
sense.
lobby, yeah.
Yeah, because people are waiting for their food
Or that's just how you get into the building a lot of times.
I feel like it'd be a
Waiting
bunch of
area.
really hangry people down there. They're all waiting for food, just all bitter.
Who's that delivery for? Give it to me.
glaring at each other.
That's okay. You met him there?
Yeah, so when I was waiting for my food, he was there, and we just kind of started having some small talk, and he asked what I ordered, and then he was bragging that he got the best tacos, and then he ended up getting Taco Bell, so I thought that was really funny.
It was Taco Bell?
Okay.
Was he
Still a
being
good taco.
Was it a joke when he was saying it, or was he being legit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good sense of humor.
What do you mean? Taco Bell's delicious.
I love it.
I don't see the
It
joke
is
in that.
really
It just doesn't ever make sense to me when people get Taco Bell delivery because you are literally paying 3 times what it would cost in the restaurant.
That is
Like
true.
the whole point of Taco Bell is also that it's cheap.
Yeah.
But usually at the
ruining-
state I'm in eating it, I can't get to Taco Bell.
Okay, that's a good point. That's
All
a good
right.
point. Was this guy sober?
Yeah, he was sober, I think.
Okay.
Weird.
Not
Not
Taco
weird.
Bell is delicious in all states.
All right. So, what happened after that, after you met?
Well, we ran into each other a couple of other times, got to know each other a little bit. And eventually he was like, instead of just meeting in the lobby, we should go get food.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's
wow.
cute. So he asked you out.
He did ask me out.
Did he
and I
take
thought-
you to his favorite taco place?
That would have been a good move.
Yeah.
No, we just went to kind of like an American cuisine kind of spot that was pretty close.
It's a fancy way of
Okay.
saying diner.
Yeah. American cuisine. It was a burger restaurant.
And how did that go?
It was great. We hung out. I really liked him. We really got to know each other. It was lovely, I thought.
Okay.
What'd you guys
vibes.
talk about?
Like work, family. He has a cat named Joe.
Oh, cute.
Brooke and I love cats with human names.
Seriously, dude.
And the food was good. It sounds like, I mean, it all sounds normal. Were there any issues that came up during the date?
No issues that I can really think of. I mean, we were talking a lot. So at one point, the waiter came and cleared our table, like before we were done, which is a big pet peeve of mine. But
So you threw a fork at him?
yeah, no, I just kind of politely asked him that he didn't need to take our main plates because we were still eating, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did it end?
The bill came. He paid. I offered to Venmo him. He turned it down.
Oh, good offer. I feel like you should always offer.
Yeah.
Even if you don't mean it, Alexis.
It's just
I
courtesy.
do fake offer, but I'm never going to Venmo you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and then the guy says, yeah. She's like, oh, my app's not working. Is it down for everyone?
Okay. So he covered the whole bill?
Yeah, he covered the whole bill.
Okay.
I thought things were going really well, and I thought he was going to kiss me, but instead he just hugged me.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, maybe he got scared.
Yeah, it
You
is.
know?
The first
Like-
kiss is so, like, tough and scary. And
Did you feel like you guys had chemistry?
Yeah, I mean, I really liked him. I don't know, maybe he just didn't like me as much as I liked him.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. That is a
that
rational
happens.
thing to say, my friend.
Brooke is all about rational.
Wow.
Rational
Taking all the
tacos.
romance
Yeah,
right out of this
Well,
story.
I mean,
Okay.
That's a very responsible and mature thought process.
it was.
Oh.
It's hard to admit that sometimes,
No,
Okay.
you're
man.
right. You're
But
right.
but it's kind of weird though because you live in the same building. You haven't seen him again since that happened, or have you run into him down at the delivery food hangout?
No, I haven't.
Huh.
Weird.
It's a pretty big building, so it's
Okay.
you're not necessarily going to run into someone all the time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I had seen him there pretty frequently before we had hung out, and now I haven't seen him at all.
And he didn't mention like going out of town or anything.
No.
Or the date was so bad he moved.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what? I'm breaking the lease. I'm out of here.
Let's hope not.
I'm
but
kidding.
we're going to play a song and then we're going to do the very practical thing and ask Rich for you if there's a legitimate reason why he's not calling you back.
Okay, sounds good. But also his name is Richie, not Rich.
Oh, God. Did I really screw up both names in one segment?
You're good.
Yes, yep.
Hey,
Yeah. Sure did.
Just
it's a skill.
par for the course for me here. Here we go.
Second date update.
I'm going to quote Manda. Not Amanda, but Manda without that first A because she's our second dater today. She said, quote, I really liked him, but like maybe he didn't like me as much as I liked him.
Yeah.
And even though she said like 4 times in a single sentence, Professor Brooke Fox still gave her a gold star
I did.
for being practical and having a well thought out explanation for her
Thought
ghosting.
it was some emotional intelligence right there that
There you
she
go.
displayed.
Yep. Brooke, any other clinical, pragmatic commentary you'd like to have us document on the podcast for posterity reasons?
No, but I am taking notes for later. So
She
I'll
really
just
is,
keep my
actually.
clipboard next to me and we can review at a later time.
Sounds fun
Yeah.
for
Wow,
everybody.
okay.
All
Oh,
right.
yes.
Why'd you even give her that opportunity to say that?
I regret it.
Yeah.
So, Manda, how are you feeling before we call Richie for you here? You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm interested to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, and have you been like nervous to run into him? Because, you know, like when so much time has passed, then it gets awkward and then.
Yeah, of course. You know, I've kind of, I guess, been rehearsing what to say if I run into him.
Oh, yeah. We all do that in our minds, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And she totally hasn't been camping out down at the bottom of the elevators, just like accidentally waiting to put like a key into the mailbox hole, just like, oops, what are you doing here? That's funny.
I haven't done anything like that.
Good.
Okay.
Okay. That's very
Not
practical
yet.
of you.
Yeah.
Let's just call Richie, though, and see what he has to say. Here we go.
Oh, you got the name right.
Hey, look at you, Jeff. You remembered something. Oh, wait, you wrote it down.
Well, yeah, I practiced it 7 times before we had her back on. So here we go. Let's see what Richie has to say.
Hello.
Hello, is this Richie?
This is he. Who's this?
This is Jeffrey with a Y at the end.
Isn't it always?
Well, you would start with a J. I mean, those are, you would always spell it with a Y. Some people spell it with a G.
I don't know. Some people get
Okay.
confused on these things.
Yeah, I just-
Words and names we found are very difficult today.
Yes. So there's also 2 E's. There's also 2 F's.
Hi,
and an R.
Richie.
Hello,
Yeah.
Richie.
Hi. So you're Jeffrey from.
A morning radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey.
Okay. So why are you guys calling me?
Very astute question there, Richie. We're calling because we're trying to dig a little bit into your dating life.
What? What are you talking about?
Well,
I think it's a good thing.
I mean, not like intrusively.
Yeah.
It was brought to us.
yeah, I mean, a little bit intrusively, but in a nice way, because one of our listeners named Manda went out with you recently and would like to go out with you again.
Huh? She'd like to go out with me again?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What gives you that idea?
She told us. Yeah, she called us.
Literally emailed the show saying, I would like to see Richie again.
It was very direct.
We,
the whole point of our
we read between the lines on that one a little bit, but we figured out she wants another date.
I'm just like totally confused right now. I thought that we had a really good time, but I don't understand. Like, I didn't hear anything from her, so I just thought she didn't like me, so I kind of moved on.
Wait, what? She said that she tried to get a hold of you, I thought. Did she tell us that, or did she not tell us that?
I don't know if I asked that question.
said
I was
she
too
hasn't
busy
seen
trying to
it.
figure out her name.
Yeah, no, I don't know how she tried to contact me. Like, I never got a call from her or a text or anything after the date.
Wait,
wow.
Did you text or call her, though, Richie? I mean, maybe she's one of those girls that doesn't want to be too forward.
No, I mean, usually a girl, at least, even though we live in the same building, she'll at least say, hey, I got home safe. It was nice tonight. Something, just to let you know she got in safe. Do it nothing?
Or even like a thank you for dinner and paying for everything.
Or
That'd be
he
a nice
could
thing to
text
say.
her and ask if she got home safe.
You guys, they live in the same building. Why is that even a question?
She walked her to the door.
You can try a little harder.
I broke both my legs. I've been stuck in the elevator for a week.
It happens.
No, it does not happen.
So wait, so you liked her, she liked you, and neither of you have texted or called each other?
Guess not.
Weird.
Okay. Well,
this seems easy then.
it does seem easy because you're in luck, Richie. Manda is actually on the other line right now wanting to tell you how much she likes you and wants to see you again. Manda?
Hey, Richie.
Could have avoided all of this.
Wow, this is so strange to me right now. I'm totally taken aback.
Oh.
Well, it's kind of interesting to hear your perspective on this because I thought that you didn't like me.
Aw.
That's sort of a relief and kind of funny, but we wasted a lot of time, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I was expecting you to be as good of a communicator as you had talked about, and how that was important, and then I was kind of confused after.
It's just funny. You guys seem like you're both interested in each other, so...
It's kind of cute.
And you just didn't realize that it was going on. You were both too shy to say it.
Or stubborn.
Well,
whatever it was.
From what she just said, she thinks I'm a pretty bad communicator.
Well, it seems like you both are.
Well, yeah.
Like you both liked each other and neither one of you reached out.
That's not what you're saying, right, Manda?
Kind of.
Well, you didn't communicate with him.
Well, I did. I was pretty clear that I was wanting to hear from him first, that I kind of liked the guy taking the initiative first.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I shouldn't expect so much from a cat person.
What?
A cat?
Whoa.
Where did that come from?
So now I'm a liar and a bad person because I like cats, right?
Uh-oh. Do not insult the cat community.
No, never mind.
I don't think you can take that one back, Amanda.
Yeah, I thought when you were talking to us earlier, you said he had a cute cat named Joe.
Yeah, sure. But I'm just, I'm sorry. I didn't think that, Richie, I didn't think you were going to be so sensitive. So I'm sorry to bring that up.
Oh.
He's so sensitive?
Now he's sensitive?
I guess being sensitive is better than being a total jerk to the waiter.
Oh.
Wait, what? What happened with the waiter?
I don't want to make a pun, but the claws are coming out.
I know, but she just said she asked him nicely.
Yeah, what are you trying to say?
Okay, so when he tried to take your plate the other night, you said in a harsh tone, I'm not done, right? That's as snarky as you can get.
Oh, a little backhanded.
I feel like I was pretty polite. I wasn't done, so I just let the waiter know.
But it was probably the tone
Oh,
of
yeah.
your voice.
Are we forgetting that you guys both really liked each other?
I think we're forgetting.
2 minutes ago?
I like her and all, but I'm just big on manners and just etiquette. And there's a polite way to do things, and she just did not observe that.
Are you sure you're not just being defensive right now because she called you a pathetic, overly sensitive cat person?
Hey, she didn't say say pathetic.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay, well, I'm just reading between the lines, bro.
Stop doing that.
We all know what she meant.
no, you're adding words.
The words were there. They were just unspoken.
So you're saying that I'm not polite because I offered to pay for half of the meal.
I mean, that's emasculating. You got to know that, right?
Oh.
Emasculating.
Wait,
Felt
what did you say about
emasculated?
that?
That's emasculating. Like, I'm a dude on the first date. What kind of dude doesn't pay for the first date?
What?
Well,
I mean, true.
I'm sorry. In Amanda's defense, you did order Taco Bell, so maybe she just didn't think you had the budget for it.
In Amanda's
That's a
defense,
rich
it's a
lamb.
polite thing to do.
Yeah, it says Moneybags Brooke over there.
It's nice to offer, even if you don't do it, at least you know that you have someone who is more of a partner and not someone who just wants free stuff off
Or
of you.
is it rude, like assuming that he can't afford it on his own?
That's not what she was assuming at all.
This is going to come as a news flash, Brooke, but not everybody in the world agrees with you on everything.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
Why are you being rude all of a sudden? I don't know what I
Now
did.
are we fighting with each other?
Yeah, I think
You guys
Because I
actually
liked
like each
you
other.
before this call started.
happened?
What's
Are
going
you a
on?
cat guy? Is that what this is? Do you
How
own
dare
a cat
you?
and I don't even know it?
How dare you disrespect cats?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with having cats, Brooke.
Well, here's where the show
I
breaks
think
up.
what
I
it
feel
sounds
like we should fight now.
You know what?
No,
Next time you offer to buy me lunch at work, I'm going to offer to pay for half of it. How do you like that?
I would love that.
Oh, yeah, I'm
In
sure
fact,
you
I
would.
would love you to pay
Hold
for all
on.
of it.
Everyone stop.
Maybe
Everyone
for
stop.
once you should buy
Hold on.
Oh, maybe if you got the meal order right one time, instead of getting me a burrito bowl. I don't like tortillas around my burritos, Brooke. If you listen to me once in a while.
I thought you didn't need the carbs, Jeffy.
Okay. Richie and Amanda, are you still on the phone?
Come on, Richie, Manda, we doing this or not? We send you on a second date. We're going to pay for it, and Brooke's going to offer to pay for half.
Yeah, whether you like it or not, Richie. What, you're
Guys,
agreeing?
Look.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
That's a
All
no.
right.
Okay. Well,
Wow,
that
look at
didn't
that.
end like I thought it was going to.
You go out of your way to try and help your listeners one time, and this is how you get treated.
Yeah.
Blown off when you offer to pay for their dates.
You kind of yelled at him.
I think it's
I yelled at
emasculating.
Brooke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm used to it.
All right. Well, sorry, Amanda and Richie.
Yeah, that kind of got out of hand there, you know?
Okay,
yeah.
that's
Oh.
enough from you, man.
That's offensive to people that don't have hands.
Now you're just defensive.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
All right, we've calmed down a little bit, and sometimes I'll be honest, I wonder why our listeners keep asking for our help when the calls turn out like this.
Honestly.
They keep on asking us to help them. You know what's going to happen.
True.
Even therapists have their own issues, right? That they have to work through.
Usually
Good
not in
point.
front of the clients,
Well,
though.
Yeah,
but you get paid as a therapist. We don't.
Some of us on this show get paid more than others, and it's a little bit unfair. But
Oh, no.
I'll just say,
Just trying to fix the gender pay gap, all right?
that whole thing, we'll admit, it got out of hand. But I do want everybody to know, once we got off the air, I graciously offered to give both of them restaurant gift cards, even if they didn't want to go out with each other, just for the trouble. Brooke, what did you offer them?
You guys like scared them away.
I offered them that first.
Oh,
No
did
way.
you?
Did
Really? Okay. Anyway, I don't know why you'd want to, but if you ever want us to help you with your love life, you can always email the show.
Or if
And
you want
maybe-
us to fight each other.
Maybe you'll end up helping us out in the end.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually, maybe we should call another show to help with our issues.
That's good.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can always find the second date updates on our Brooke and Jeffrey YouTube. Go check it out, subscribe. That's it.
That's the end.
That's the end.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
They say honesty is the best policy.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It might be true when you're dealing with adults,
Okay.
but when you're talking to little kids, sometimes you have to fib and lie a little bit to protect them from the cold, hard truths of the world.
I know, those little buggers.
You know, they can't handle that level of honesty when they're that young.
I can't handle it as an adult, so
I know.
I get it.
And that's why I did not want to have to say this today. But, Jose,
What?
I need you to look me in the eyes right now.
Uh-oh.
Looking you in the eyes.
And, you and I have been friends for a very long time.
Absolutely.
That's why they asked me to deliver this news to you. Jose,
Yeah.
you're adopted.
What? I mean, my mom is white, so
Yeah.
it's kind of like.
And your real father is O.J. Simpson.
Whoa! Now that's tough tough to process.
Yeah, it is hard. Because aren't
Like-
you a junior too, or you know?
I am.
Yeah.
She's like a murderer, but I think he's
Why do you
rich.
think you can't speak Spanish?
Yeah.
It's true.
Why do you think you love wearing gloves so much?
I do. I just showed off.
Oh my God! And they are black leather.
They are scary.
They're not scary.
They
They're
are
warm,
scary.
and they fit perfectly.
Yeah, so you have to find the right time to deliver the truth to people.
Wow, my
And
dad's name is Orenthal. That's gonna be tough to process.
The J actually stands for Jose.
Oh, Dad! I'm here. Oh my God, I'm gonna be in so much trouble when he finds me. He literally may kill me.
Anyway,
Okay.
I bring this up because there's a viral trend on TikTok now where people are sharing the biggest lies their parents ever told them as a kid. And I cannot wait to play you the audio of the Harry Potter one.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
You have to hear it. We'll do it right after this. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and parents have to be good at so many different things.
Yeah.
Multitasking, hiding vegetables in food,
Oh my God, those little suckers, they always find them.
figuring out where's that smell coming from.
Oh gosh.
Don't blindly put your fingers places to find it, I'll tell you that.
Stop.
But the number one thing they need to be the best at if they want to be considered a good mom or dad is lying.
That's the trick.
Why do you think Brooke is such a good mother? Because she's a master manipulator.
You just call me a good mom.
Yeah,
Thanks.
it's true. Most of parenting is just creative lying. Because frankly, that's the easiest way to get your children to actually do what you need them to do.
That's true.
Like, for example, if you need your 4-year-old to eat their broccoli, do you really think they'll listen to you if you're like, come on, it's really healthy. It has vitamins and minerals in it.
No, it's not fun.
No.
It's not cool.
You have to tell them it's a tiny magic tree, and Rubble from Paw Patrol wants you to eat it so you can join his team and help him defeat the Kitten Catastrophe crew.
Yeah, that's right.
That would work on me.
We're eating a bunch of
Alexis is
broccoli.
suddenly eating all sorts of vegetables.
You see, you're lying for their own good.
Yeah.
But sometimes the power can go to a parent's head. And they'll take a lie a little bit too far, which is why one woman is going viral today on TikTok. She revealed the biggest lie her parents ever told her, and it all started when she was a little girl and her cat went missing.
Oh, no.
Oh, these stories have to be told.
Here's what their parents told her.
When I was young, I lived at my grandpa's house with my mom, and I had a cat named Inky. And one day I had no idea where she went, so I asked my mom. And my mom told me that Inky got on an airplane with my godmother, Colleen, and all she ever wanted was to become an actress. So she went to LA and, she went to go, be a movie star. And I just, was like, okay, yeah, sure. And then, a year later, the movie Cats and Dogs came out. And there was a cat that looked just like Inky in it. And I was like, oh my gosh, my sis, she made it. And I told everyone for years and years and years. And it wasn't until 8th grade Thanksgiving. I was like, hey, Papa, remember when Inky moved to LA? And she died under the porch when you were young.
That is
amazing.
And you're watching the
incredible
movie
lying.
thinking, look at Inky made her dreams come true.
I really wish cats would just decide to move and follow their dreams someday.
She was practicing her little cat monologue in the mirror for years and then finally packed up and made it in LA. And after that
That
clip,
is so creative.
After that clip went viral, thousands of others joined in and started sharing the biggest lies their parents ever told them.
Oh, good.
And one of the more popular videos is from a guy named Andrew, whose parents told him a lie in elementary school.
Oh my God.
Let's listen.
When I was a kid and I first watched and saw the Harry Potter, I asked my parents if Hogwarts was a real place, and they said yes. And when you're 11, you will get to know if you got in or not. And on my 11th birthday, I got a letter from Hogwarts that I'm pretty sure my parents wrote saying that I had gotten in to Hogwarts. And then my parents honestly let me buy an owl. And then 2 months later, they said, oh, right, sorry, we were kidding about the whole wizard thing. So then I was just stuck with Buckley the owl.
Whoa! Now that is awful.
I gotta say though, you're 11. You're still.
You think that he should have known better.
I don't know. I think even the parents were like, oh, haha, here, we'll deliver this letter, thinking our kid is old enough to realize what fiction
Yeah.
is...
At least he didn't try to go through the wall.
Right.
Into the school.
I mean, how far? You're right. How far do they take that? First, they buy the owl and he doesn't get it.
Yeah.
Then they get him plane tickets to England.
Yeah.
He still doesn't get it.
Plane ticket, he'd be like, why can't I just use my broomstick?
If you're just tuning in, we're talking about a viral trend on TikTok right now where people are sharing the biggest lies their parents ever told them as a kid. Any of you guys have any big lies?
The little ones, like my parents told me if I ate standing up, my feet would get big.
Oh,
Because
really?
I often like to stand at the table instead of sit down
sit
for
down,
dinner.
calm.
You never got that one?
No.
I thought that was common. Or like the crust on your bread makes your hair grow long.
No, I never
Also-
heard that either.
Oh, if you eat carrots, it helps your vision.
That's a true
Actually, I
thing.
think that helps.
Oh.
Yeah, that's carotene. Yeah, that's
I stopped doing
actually
that. I thought it was a lie.
Vitamin A really helps though.
beta carotene.
I'm just looking down at Brooke's enormous feet, though.
that big. Oh my god! But the worst one my parents told me is I got a rabbit. And I had it for like 2 days and then it was gone. And in that 2-day time, it had escaped and gone over to the neighbor's yard that had really long grass. I mean, like up to your waist grass.
Oh, so
wow.
perfect for a rabbit.
And the neighbors moved simultaneously at the same time. And my parents were like, yeah, the rabbit was happier over there. So we gave it to the neighbors. And I'm like, weird. Those neighbors just have long grass wherever they live. Well, okay. I found out my dog snapped its neck.
Oh, yikes.
And they didn't tell me the truth till I was 18.
Oh.
It was terrible.
It sounds like your parents rarely told you the truth.
Yeah.
Like, you lived in a world of lies.
And we can see why. Look, she still can't handle it.
I know.
We had a lot of dead pets, okay?
We're still talking about the viral trend on TikTok where people are sharing the biggest lies their parents ever told them as a kid. And finally, the last one, a 20-something-year-old girl named Cass posted about something her dad told her about where she really came from.
Oh.
I feel like I win this. So my parents are divorced and I saw my dad every other weekend, and he picked me up one day from my mom's and we're driving and I saw something in the ditch. I forget what it was. And he was like, oh, that's where we found you. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, me and your mom were never married. We were just friends and we saw you in the ditch and we decided that we should care for you. And he's like, don't say anything to your mom about it because she gets really upset when you bring it up. I did not say anything about this for 4 years until elementary school. And my teacher needed a birth certificate for something. And I look at my teacher and I say, I don't have a birth certificate because my parents found me in the ditch. So she calls my mom and she's like, what? And my mom was literally so angry at my dad. She literally couldn't believe it. But yeah, I mean, I believed I was found in the ditch. Like, what?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm a ditch baby.
I
What
mean,
of it?
Where do babies come from? Ditches, Dad.
Ditches. Text into 78592. What's the biggest lie your parents ever told you when you were a little kid? I can't wait to hear these.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Well, look out, because we got a first-time player on the line. Lisa from Renton, who works as an accounts receivable manager for a trucking company.
All
Lisa,
right,
let's hear you
Lisa.
blow that horn.
All right. Hey, Lisa.
Saddle up, partner.
No Jake breaks and city limits, please.
I don't even know what that
I won't tell.
Okay.
Lisa, how you doing today?
I am doing wonderful. Thank you for having me.
Oh, man, what an intro, Lisa. I think it's only downhill from here. I'm really sorry. Yeah.
Well, put your safety brake on when you're going down hills on that big truck. All
No, you
right.
need a runaway ramp. is
No,
what you
that's
need.
what we
Yeah.
need. Brooke would know.
Wow.
All right, Brooke's leaving the studio, Lisa, and while that happens, you know how the game's played. You got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know, and you could say pass, but you have to beat her outright to win. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay.
Here we go. Your time starts now. Today is Mint Julep Day. What kind of alcohol goes in a julep? Rum, gin, or bourbon?
Rum.
The soundtrack to which Disney movie has several songs by Elvis Presley?
Pass.
What South American country are the Galapagos Islands in?
Oh my goodness. Pass.
What's the name of SpongeBob's boss?
I can't remember. Pass.
Lisa.
Broke your brain on the last one. Oh, no.
This is so much harder on the radio than it is playing without being on the radio.
We heard that. What's your live?
But it's okay. We'll see how Brooke does here. First, Well, actually, now I'm looking at the screener, and it says, we asked Lisa about an interesting fact for herself. She couldn't come up with one.
What?
We asked her if she had a craziest moment in her life. That was a no. We asked if she has any vacations coming up. She says 0, but hoping to go literally anywhere.
Okay.
And here's one that she did answer. Her favorite phone tap character is anything that Brooke does.
Oh, that's nice, Lisa.
Especially Marla the trucker.
Oh, yeah.
Marla's a real love-hate situation for people.
Yeah, you either absolutely adore her or you just
It's mostly hate.
Yeah,
but
it tends to go one way on that.
I love her, though, for the record, Brooke.
All right, Brooke, it's your turn. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Your time starts now. Today is Mint Julep Day. What kind of alcohol goes in a julep? Is it rum, gin, or bourbon?
Gin.
The soundtrack to which Disney movie has several songs by Elvis Presley?
Elvis Presley? Pass.
What South American country are the Galapagos Islands in?
Oh, gosh. Is that in Argentina?
What is the name of SpongeBob's boss?
Pass. Patrick.
What
No, that's
famous female appeared on the 1999 U.S. dollar coin?
Sacagawea?
All right.
Wow.
I'm a little bit scared to even do this, but let's tentatively go over to the scoreboard to see how you both did with Jose.
Check your panties. Check your
hold on, will
panties?
you play that again? What did that say?
Check your panties.
Oh,
It did say check your
Yeah.
panties.
Bolaños.
I was hoping it said pennies, but Lisa, you got 0.
I think I may have tied you.
It was a rough go for the both of you, because Brooke, also 0. Okay.
Yeah, that's only ever happened, I think, once before.
That is a
Yeah,
rare
it's been a long
thing.
time since we've had
Yeah.
double goose eggs, but let's go over the answers for everybody.
Disney and Elvis Presley. I am so...
Once you hear it, I think
Okay,
you'll
go.
remember.
It's Mint Julep Day. The alcohol that goes in a julep is bourbon.
It is? I
It's
thought they
made
were
with
clear.
bourbon.
Interesting. It
Huh.
must be a touch.
The Disney movie that has several songs by Elvis Presley is Lilo and Stitch.
Remember, even he dresses up as
I've
Elvis
never
at the
seen
end?
it.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, I've never seen Lilo
Brooke.
and Stitch.
And
It
you
was
love
like,
Moana,
I
you
missed
gotta-
it. It was in that period of my life where I didn't have kids around me and I didn't care.
You should show the kids that movie.
Yeah.
All watch together.
Galapagos Islands located in Ecuador.
Oh, God.
SpongeBob's boss is...
Krabby guy?
Do you have it, Lisa?
Oh, it's Mr. Crab.
It's Mr.
Oh, man.
The famous female that appeared on the 1999 U.S. dollar coin, that must have happened in another time when Brooke didn't care, because
Wow,
it was
Brooke.
Susan B. Anthony.
Oh.
I'm disappointed.
Okay.
My favorite feminist didn't know.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
Well,
I didn't know either, don't worry.
it was a sad day for Winbrooks Bucks because we can't give you any money, Lisa, unfortunately. But
God, and you should have gotten money.
Yeah, you deserved it today.
just for being here, we're going to throw you some Brooke and Jeffrey swag.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness, you guys are so awesome. I love you.
Thanks for being on with us. Come back and play again soon. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.